EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. So, out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for CJ. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. Second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up
second down. Here's a run, and here's Mixon. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
gain of 24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Texans first down.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 24 now, here is second and 6. Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Complete to number 3, Tank Dell.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal, Houston.
Now Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It's third down and goal to go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Texans 7, Titans nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling.
Oh, a loose football. The Texans have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. On play action, Stroud. That one pulled in by Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
14. Titans, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense headed back on the field with running back Ollie Gordon. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Stroud. We'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Higgins sent in motion. We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins from the 41. Here's 2nd and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Henry to O.
Now it's Ward. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 31. Titans nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomanner. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titan 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing, Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5.
Joe Mixon, the Texans ball carrier.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. The 22.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Here's Mixon. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Stroud to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw. Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught by Dell working his way across the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud to the left side into the hands of Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal.
A 31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. Middle of the field, he's to Okonkwo.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a touchdown.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Texans first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And here it's Tua looking for and finding his favorite target, Tyreek Hill. A 12-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And it's Justin Fields, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Jets come away with a 4-point victory. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bears with a big lead on the road at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in the numbers that you see there. It's a win for the visiting Texans, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.